This is a hamster on a wheel, running fast but going nowhere. It's exhausting, frustrating, and no matter how hard it tries, it never gets any closer to its destination. This is the life of someone stuck in the habits of the broke. They may be working hard, hustling every day, but they're trapped in a cycle of bad decisions and behaviors that keep them financially stagnant. Breaking these habits is like stepping off that wheel, finding a path that leads to real progress instead of endless effort with no reward. One habit that keeps people broke is living paycheck to paycheck without a plan. They spend as soon as the money hits their account, with no thought for savings or the future. It's like running on that hamster wheel, using all their energy just to stay afloat with no room to get ahead. Without budgeting or setting financial goals, they're always on edge, hoping their money lasts until the next payday, but never building the financial cushion that provides security. Another common habit is relying on debt to maintain a lifestyle they can't afford. Credit cards, loans, and buy now pay later schemes might seem like quick fixes, but they create a trap that's hard to escape. It's like borrowing time. You get a temporary boost, but at the cost of your future. The interest piles up, and soon, instead of using money to create wealth, you're using it to pay off past mistakes. The cycle deepens, and escaping becomes more difficult with every swipe of the card. Many people who struggle financially also fall into the habit of spending to impress others. They buy the latest gadgets, expensive clothes, or flashy cars to keep up appearances, even though they can't afford them. It's like putting on a show for everyone else while your financial foundation crumbles behind the scenes. The desire for instant gratification and external validation often outweighs the need for long-term financial stability. The habit of caring more about how you look to others than how secure you actually are keeps people broke. Another habit is neglecting to save or invest for the future. People often think, I'll start saving when I make more money, but by the time that day comes, new expenses or habits have already filled the gap. It's like planting seeds but never watering them, then wondering why no trees grow. Those who don't develop the habit of saving, even in small amounts, miss out on the magic of compound interest and long-term growth. They stay stuck, focused only on their present needs while neglecting their future potential. Blaming external factors is another dangerous habit that keeps people broke. Instead of taking ownership of their financial situation, they point to their job, the economy, or even luck as the reason they can't get ahead. It's like refusing to steer a boat and then complaining when it crashes into rocks. Taking responsibility is the first step to breaking free from this cycle, because when you accept that you control your financial decisions, you gain the power to change them. The habit of not prioritizing financial education also plays a huge role. Many people remain financially illiterate because they don't invest the time to learn how money works. They might think it's too complicated or not relevant to them. It's like trying to solve a puzzle without ever looking at the picture on the box. You'll never know how the pieces fit together. The financially successful, on the other hand, make it a habit to constantly learn and improve their understanding of money, investments, and opportunities. Another habit that can keep people broke is focusing on short-term pleasures rather than long-term wealth building. Whether it's buying fast food every day, splurging on entertainment, or taking frequent vacations they can't afford, these little expenses add up. It's like eating junk food, satisfying in the moment but damaging in the long run. Small sacrifices today, such as cutting unnecessary expenses, lead to big financial rewards down the road. But those stuck in broke habits can't see past the immediate satisfaction. There's also the habit of ignoring opportunities to increase income. Whether it's staying in a dead-end job because it feels safe or refusing to learn new skills, people who remain broke often overlook the many ways they can grow their earning potential. It's like sitting in a room with unlocked doors but never trying to open them. Opportunities are all around, but if you're stuck in a comfortable but stagnant position, you'll never take the leap to something better. Finally, many people remain broke because they have the habit of fearing change. They're comfortable in their current situation, even if it's not ideal, because the thought of taking risks, whether that's starting a side hustle, investing, or moving to a new job, scares them. It's like holding onto a sinking ship because you're afraid of swimming. While change might be uncomfortable, it's necessary for growth and improvement. In the end, breaking free from the habits of the broke requires a shift in mindset and behavior. It's about stepping off that hamster wheel, making smarter financial decisions, and building habits that lead to long-term success. These changes might not be easy, but they're essential if you want to create a future where money works for you, rather than against you. The first step is recognizing the habits that are holding you back and deciding to do something different every day. When you break the cycle, you set yourself on a path toward financial freedom.